Yes.
Thank you very much. You know
We know in Italy is Amnesty International.
No, Italian.
Free Julian Assange.
Hi folks,
Some people do it all week.
we're here for Julian Assange, Australian-born, award-winning journalist. The famous, infamous I should say, YouTube video entitled Collateral Murder travelled around the world many times, revealing the truth behind warfare, the truth behind the financial reasons for running wars. It's business. It's America's business. And the business model is simple. You start a war. You finance both sides of the war. And your finances allow both sides of the war to purchase weapons and massacre each other. And then when the war's over, you send in aid in the form of more loans to rebuild the country that you've destroyed. It's a closed loop economic model based on death and destruction. Julian revealed this, and as a result of revealing this, he's got a lot of enemies in high places. But we have no excuse, folks. We now know the truth about war and why we have it, and the fact that it serves nobody but those that profit from the war. we need to say no. No more war. That is Julian's stated objective. His famous quote, "All wars are started with lies. Truth can start peace." Julian's mission in life is to bring peace to Earth. So the good news is that when we all wake up to this horrendous, ongoing, endless warfare, when we all wake up to the futility of endless warfare and say, no, no more war. We want peace. We will not participate anymore. Then guess what? We have peace. Peace on earth. What you've just witnessed is an attempt to scare you. 4 police vehicles racing down George Street on the tram tracks with sirens blazing is a psyop designed to put you all on edge, which is what the mainstream media will pour out on your television screens tonight. They will tell you all the bad news. Guess what? It's all lies. It's all a narrative. It's all made up for one purpose, to scare the pants off you. And once you're scared, guess what? You stop thinking critically and you start reacting. Fight or flight. Wake up, folks. We've got to stop falling for this dodgy fear porn show that is peddled to us 24/7 in the mainstream media. Turn it off. It's like junk food. It's bad for you. It's bad for your mental health. Just as junk food is bad for your physical health, the fear porn on the mainstream media is bad for your mental health. Please, folks, just switch it off. Stop participating in the false narrative. We can have peace on earth. We just need to unite with the truth. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Welcome to the 207th week of Julian Assange Sydney town hall gatherings. The control of human beings is achieved through lying to them. A biometrically enforced digital prison is currently being rolled out with the lie that it will make things more convenient for us. The truth is that it will make our control more convenient for the parasite class. Politicians and the mainstream media are a source of a relentless stream of lies. Giving people the truth should set them free, but this underestimates the effect of the relentless stream of lies from politicians and the media. Julian Assange became famous for publishing substantial amounts of truth about war crimes and corruption. Through WikiLeaks, Julian published authentic, public interest, documents, helping us all gain access to truthful information that has the potential to bring about positive change. Julian's publishing provided us with solid evidence that our governments and the mainstream media often work against our best interests. Yes, folks, our government works against our best interests. The appropriate reaction by truly democratic governments to Julian's journalism would have been to thank him for revealing inadequacies in the system and set about implementing suitable reforms to prevent the reoccurrence of wrongdoing in the future. Instead, Julian became heavily smeared by the media and politically persecuted by various nation states, which indicates the system is more corrupted than we previously suspected. The rabid persecution of Julian reveals that it is extremely important for the establishment that the corruption of our systems of government is continued. We need to stop pretending that everything is okay. Everything is not okay. We need to be aware of reality. We need to be aware of our power. We need to be aware that much of what we are told is lies. We need to opt for open minds, truth, and unity so that we can flourish. The propaganda of corrupt power limits humanity. We need to outgrow our conformity with the manipulations of corrupt power and stand united in the consciousness of the goodness of humanity. We all need to recognize the importance of Julian's work. We need to be united in the fight for truth. We all need to work for the freedom of Julian Assange. Free, free, Julian Assange. Free, free, Julian Assange. Free, free, Julian Assange. Thank you. special treat all the way from Melbourne, the lovely Anita.
Good evening, Sydney. How beautiful it is for us all to be enjoying this lovely sunshine. All these people going to cafes, your favorite restaurants, with your favorite people. We must not forget that our favorite boy, our favorite courageous journalist, Julian Assange, is locked up in Belmarsh prison. That is in London, not very far from where our kings and queens are, enjoying beautiful meals. Julian Assange is locked up in a 3-by-2 meter cell. It's like enough for a car to be parked, and he has to sleep there and spend 22 hours a day in solitary confinement. And why is Julian Assange in Belmarsh prison, you may ask? Julian Assange is in Belmarsh prison because he had the guts and the courage to bring us the truth. Truth that we all deserve to know. And that's why they put him there. They put him there to silence him. But we are Julian Assange's voice. Julian Assange will not be silenced because we won't let anybody silence Julian Assange. He is our Julian Assange. He's Australian. He's the founder of WikiLeaks. You remember WikiLeaks? Well, Julian Assange created WikiLeaks so that we could have a better world to live in. And they don't want that. They do not want Julian to be that courageous, truthful and honest journalist. A journalist and a publisher that brought publications that had 100% accuracy. If they took him to court, they couldn't because of his 100% accuracy. Now, all the other media outlets, New York Times, Herald Sun, Guardian, El País, all of them cannot boast about that because they don't tell the truth. Julian did, and they silenced him and put him away. To tell all these journalists to set a precedent that if you expose our crimes, expose our wrongdoings, this is what's going to happen. That is wrong, and you all know it. That is very wrong. And you may ask, well, what can we do to help Julian? And you must ask that question, what shall I do? What shall we all do? Well, you can go to your parliamentarians and you can ask them or demand that they do something about our boy, our courageous Julian. You can write letters to your parliamentarians. If they visit the constituents, you can stand there and demand that they do something. You can send an email. And we must do that because we've got to bring Julian home. He deserves to be home. He's a father. He's a husband. He's a son. And he is our brother. And he deserves to be here with us. And beautiful sunshine. Julian hasn't seen sunshine for many, many years. Imagine being locked up without sunshine, without your loved ones. We will fight for Julian, and we must say, free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange! Free Julian Assange! No US extradition! US, UK, hands off Assange! That's what we say. US, UK, hands off Assange!
Just pull the phone out of your pocket bring up your favourite search engine and type in 3 words: Julian Assange petition. So please, if you do nothing else, add your name to that 780. Let's get to 1 million people.
Get to 1 million.
That will be it is already the largest petition before the International Criminal Court in The Hague, and the largest petition to ever be presented to our Australian Federal Parliament.
Thank you very much for bringing us, Karyn.
Julian Assange.
Council Commission.
Only one man really like me. Are you so blind that you cannot see? Are you so deaf that you cannot hear? It's
Julian Assange.
Julian Assange.
Julian Assange.
I'm begging you,
Julian Assange. Julian Assange.
begging you, begging you,
We are all Assange.